Hello fellow pilots, I'm Major Payne and this is top 5 of the best premium planes you can get in Premium Store. Quite often in Premium Store, World of Warplanes team throw at us some planes which are ridiculously expensive and they not present themselves very well in battle. They quite often are actually opposite, which are big disappointments, specifically if we compare them to the price that we pay. I also get a lot of questions, guys, about which plane should I buy or which one is good and so on. So there you go, top 5. And these machines are not available for gold in a game. Unfortunately, you have to spend your hard-earned money in the Premium Store. And I'm looking basically for the machines which are most powerful with biggest impact to the game and also how easy it is to fly, so everybody can perform well in them. I hope you guys gonna enjoy this one and it's gonna help you to make right choices in the future. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 5. P-38L. This is tier 6 heavy fighter. Between the other heavy fighters which we can buy, like XP-54 and Me-410B2, I choose this one, mainly because of its bombs and rockets that he carry, and that gives him ability to take over any sector. This is, in my opinion, much more important than firepower of Me-410B2 or maneuverability of XP-54. Nonetheless, we still have capabilities of being a very good air superiority fighter, thanks to very good guns with long range and long overheat time. So it's an amazing machine, very fast with high altitude performance. It's very useful for all sort of missions in the game, including epic medals like Gabreski. Relatively cheap when it's for sale, and in return we're getting a lot of joy and lots of wins and spectrum of capabilities like no other heavy fighters have at this tier. Alright, so this is it. P-38L, number 5. Number 4. SM-91 Italian tier 7 heavy fighter. This is a unique heavy fighter, extremely powerful guns with long range, small 4 bombs under the fuselage, and tail gunner. Good speed, high altitude performance make this machine capable of dealing even with tier higher matches, which we are going to actually come across quite often because matchmaking in this game love to put tier 7 up against tier 8 planes, so be aware of that. But if you have a limited budget, tier 7 SM-91 is gonna be definitely something you are going to love. It's air superiority next level, absolutely phenomenal, great, enjoyable plane, one of the best. Like if it's at tier 7, if you have matchmaking on your side and you're gonna go up against tier 7, this is the best you can have in a match. Absolutely powerful and plane which can basically carry the team and, you know, change the outcome, even the lost cause quite often. Yeah, astonishing performance and pure joy of flying. Right, so let's go to number 3 now. And there you go, F9F Panther, tier 9 multi-role fighter. I have to mention that it's recently added to the game, so that's not been yet for sale in the Premium Store, but definitely will be eventually. So if you're looking for tier 9, this is definitely the best tier 9 premium plane in the game. It's fast, very maneuverable, to the point that you can compete with other light fighters at tier 9. Good altitude performance like from tier 9 multi-role fighters. You have bombs, rockets that give you a lot of capabilities to take over strategic sectors. I imagine you can say that it's not easy to play multi-role fighter, but this machine is the easiest from tier 9 premium planes. Deserve place number 3 in our list, mainly because it's a tier 9, so we get most of the credits and lots of benefits from flying tier 9 premium, yeah. But it's not on the top of the list, mainly because of the same reason, which is it's tier 9, yeah, which constantly going up against tier 10 bombers and more overpower heavy fighters, you know. So basically it's unfortunately tier 9. That's the biggest weakness of this, because if that would be going only up against tier 9, oh, I would be flying that quite often. It's absolutely the best multi-role fighter at tier 9 at the moment. So definitely recommend you that, but it's not gonna be cheap because it's tier 9, so keep that in mind. It's gonna be very expensive toy. So think twice about that, because it's also limited to its tier, yeah, and you're definitely gonna go up against multiple bombers and ground attackers and heavy fighters at tier 10, and there we are not so competitive anymore. Right, let's get into the number 2 now. This is the legendary heavy fighter, P61 Black Widow. Old and famous heavy fighter at tier 8, very powerful, a lot of HP, good guns with long range and long overheat time, one of the best maneuverability in this tier, just designed to be air superiority fighter. On top of that we have tail gunner, or more precisely we have turret on top of the plane, which is very powerful and help enormously in a dogfight, putting all this critical damage on enemy planes. That's awesome. If that's not good enough, it's extremely easy to fly and very easy to handle and making good results, and even beginners can do very well in P61. We don't have very good top speed, but extremely long boost compensate that. Engines are vulnerable to damage, but we can have emergency repair. I mean, I would say actually this is like must have. Emergency engine repair is a consumable which you must have, because the time acquired to restore the engine power is just crazy, like in some wars bombers. Overall, one of the best heavy fighter to stop bombers at tier 8, so this is big advantage. In the past was completely overpowered and this plane get nerfed, but despite this nerf it's still very good premium plane. So if there is an offer, a reasonable one, definitely worth to spend money on this one. And so don't be surprised if your opponents will point this out to you in a battle chat, yeah? Quite often in rage. And so, there we go, number 1. I think that most of experienced players already guessed that this is B-29C Bomber. It's a premium plane, bomber obviously, very powerful. First place because it's easy to master, easy to make good results in it, very powerful defense armament, lots of bombs, just huge amount of HP, almost indestructible, very powerful machine. Widely recognized between the players as overpower, so what else can I say? It's just pure domination over the map, unstoppable. The main weakness here is speed, so this is not the fastest bomber, and other bombers can actually outcap this machine, so be aware of that. But in order to do that, you know, the other bomber pilots has to be a good one. So it's not an easy job to do, but it's possible that other bombers can outcap this. But in general, that's the first machine came across my mind if you ask me about the best premium plane in this game. Never been cheap. When it's for sale, just be prepared. It's actually very expensive, but definitely worth the price if you want to dominate the map and always make good results and very little losses. Then B-29C is definitely the premium plane you want to have. But at the end, just want to point out, guys, that I'm not encouraging anyone to spend money for the game, specifically that I believe that game is in decline. I'm just trying to answer the very often asked questions, guys, and I hope I help you to make the right choices in the future. If you enjoy the game, why not to buy something which gonna give you joy, not some crap which actually frustrate you more. But let's keep the fingers up for the game. Maybe in the future we'll get some fresh air, new ideas, new developments, who knows. Hope dies last, yeah? So keeps the finger up. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like it, found it useful. If so, please leave a like and subscribe for future content, and see you in the next one. Good luck.